name is Michelle Blackwood from Healthier Steps. I'm so excited again because guess what? I have a new recipe for you. It's my vegan pineapple upside down cake. And it is so moist, so delicious, perfectly sweetened, and you won't be able to stop eating it. It's just so amazing. Before I start, I want for you, if you're seeing one of my videos for the first time, to stop and subscribe to my channel, hit on the notification bell so that you can be updated on all my latest recipes. So let's get started. For my pineapple upside down cake, I wanted to do a little bit more natural ingredients. So one of the ingredients, I made sure I'm using canned pineapple. You can get this from Whole Foods or any health food store. And what I like about this canned pineapple is that it has non-BPA lining. So it's supposed to be a little bit more healthier than regular canned aluminum, because aluminum has been linked to adverse effects on the body. So I'm going for a healthier version today. And what I'm gonna do, and what also I like about this canned pineapple is it's in juice. It's not in sugary syrup. So although there's some organic sugar in the recipe, then you're cutting back because the pineapple slices weren't being soaked in syrup. You know, so this is a good deal. And also another good deal from the traditional maraschino cherries. What I like about this one, it's organic, non-GMO cherries. And what I like also about it is that it says that ingredients, no corn syrup, no red dyes here. So it doesn't have that artificial red dye coloring. So I like that about these maraschino cherries. So that's another great ingredient. And I'm using organic pineapple juice. I prefer to buy mostly organic. So if you're able to, it's always best. You're reducing the amount of pesticides that's going in your body. So this one says organic pure pineapple, not from concentrate. It's made with fresh pressed juice. So that's another ingredient. As much as I can, you do all that's in your power. And if you can, you're still gonna have a nice recipe. Just you're not eating it every day. I don't think anyone eats cake every day anyway. What I like about pineapple upside down cake is the fact that I grew up eating it. My mom usually makes it almost every Friday. Either she makes that or banana bread or sweet potato pudding or cassava pone. She always made desserts on Friday. And if you know how traditionally we used to do desserts, we used to have to rub sugar and butter from scratch. We didn't have, growing up, those KitchenAid mixers. And so I used to have to rub the sugar and butter until it's creamy, and it used to take a long time. But guess what? It was so worth it because we could enjoy pineapple upside down cake. And I usually give slices to my childhood friends. I remember that to this day. Those were such great memories. So come along with me as I bring back childhood memories and share with you how easy it is to make my vegan version. Because guess what? I still don't have to do a mixer, and it's even easier now because now I put the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients, and there's no animal product in it. There's no eggs. I don't have to deal with eggs. I don't have to deal with regular butter. It's all made from plants, and it's super delicious, and it's made in a jiffy. So to begin, I'm gonna get my bowl, and I'm gonna put my dry ingredients first. So I'm adding gluten-free flour. You can use regular flour. I like to use gluten-free all-purpose flour. Then I like to use almond flour, because almond flour in gluten-free baking gives that light texture. So you can use it also in regular baking. So I like to use almond flour, and you can make your own almond flour. Head on over to my website, Healthier Steps, for how you can make your own almond flour from almonds. And if you don't have almond flour, you can use walnut, you can use any other nut apart from peanut, because the taste is kind of strong in peanut. And peanut is not really a nut. It's not a true nut. It's a legume. Macadamia will be nice. And if you're allergic to nuts, you can also use sunflower seeds. Just ground it up. There I'm using organic cane sugar. Next, I'm adding my baking powder. I'm using aluminum-free baking powder and Himalayan pink salt. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just whisk my dry ingredients, and then I'm gonna set them aside while I prepare the base of my cake pan. And today I'm using a spring form pan. So to release it, it will be easier. What I did with my spring form pan is I added a parchment paper in case any of the batter might want to escape, or any of the liquid, because we're going to have a lot of liquid coming through. So I went ahead, and so at the base of my pan, I'm going to add some melted vegan butter, and I like the Earth Balance brand. I'm just going to add it to the base. I'm just going to whisk it around, and next I'm going to add some sugar at the base. So, okay, all right, and next I'm going to add my pineapple, but I'll be right back because I'm going to go to the sink and I'm going to drain my pineapple. So I usually want to wash my can. I always wash my cans because you don't know in the store what was on it, who coughed on it. So I'll be back. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just adding pineapple slices all around. It's in the middle. Adding the pineapple slices, going circular more. And that's going to be so pretty. That looks good. Then what I'm going to do is add cherries, pitted cherries in. And you see they don't have that red, bright red color of traditional maraschino cherries. But anyway, they're pretty. They're pretty enough for me. I don't have to deal with extra stuff that my body will have to detox. That's just extra. Just adding. So I'm so happy that we have this nowadays, so I can add these to my pretty. That looks so pretty. That is so pretty. I love those colors. So pretty. I'm just taking off the stems, but later on when I serve it, I can always put the stems on as a decoration. Why not put some more around? I mean, you can decorate however you want. I'm just going to add extra cherries. It's so pretty. All right, so now we have the base. Next, we're going to prepare the batter. Get up there. I think I have all the spaces. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside, and next I'm going to prepare my batter. So I'm going to do now, I'm going to add the wet ingredients and mix the wet ingredients, add it to the dried, and pour the batter on top of the base of the cake, which will, when I flip it, it's going to be upside down. That will be the top. So for my liquid ingredient, okay, all right, I want to show you what I do. When I can't open the top of a bottle or a can, I first hit it and then I'm going to get a knife. So I'll be right back. So, I mean, I don't want to use a sharp pointed knife because it might slip. So I don't really want to use that. I'll be back. So what I love to do is I'll take a butter knife and I'll go right underneath and I'll release the seal until it pops. Then I'll go around again and that's it. It's ready to be released now, but I'll just do one more. And that's how I release my bottles or whatever jars when they're hard to do. So I don't know if you knew that trick, and just something to share with you. So I'm adding a cup of pineapple juice. Okay. And next I'm adding some coconut oil. You want to make sure that your pineapple juice was not in the refrigerator when you add your coconut oil, or else it will seize up, it will solidify. Coconut oil needs to be around 75 degrees, 75, 76 degrees Fahrenheit for it to melt, or else it solidifies. So you want to make sure that you're not using a cold base. The pineapple is not cold. I'm adding ground flaxseed because this is what I'll be adding. It'll be my egg replacer. So you don't need eggs. If you don't have ground flaxseed or linseed as we call it in Jamaica, you can substitute with chia seeds. And sometimes, because I'm using a gluten-free mix, I'm adding vanilla. Sometimes because I'm adding a gluten-free mix, it already has binders in it, egg replacers like xanthan gum. Depends on what formulation, because there are no two brands of gluten-free all-purpose flour are alike. So you might get sometimes around the same result, but it'll be off because of the different combination of flours and starches that they use in making that gluten-free all-purpose flour. So I've added all my ingredients, and usually what you can do is let this sit for around 5 minutes. But I'm not gonna wait. And we're just gonna add the wet ingredients to our dry. There we go. And just gonna mix it. Just gonna mix. I'm just gonna mix the batter, and then we're gonna scoop it on top of our cake and bake it in the oven, 350 degrees, for about 35, 40 minutes, or until it's done, until you put a fork, a toothpick, a knife, insert it in the center until it comes out clean. So there it is, perfect batter. Smells amazing. Smells so great. And there it is. And now I'm just gonna spread it. I like when I'm doing gluten-free baking, my batter is around this. I don't like that runny batter, because this I can tell now will come out just the right texture, cake-like texture. You just wanna make sure there's no little pockets of flour. So I'm just gonna make sure. And then I'm just gonna spread it on top, and then whisk it in the oven, and just spread it all over. And then this will be so yummy for my tummy. Ew, look at that. Smells so good. So good. I'm just gonna get every last bit of it. Yeah, my mom, she was a great cook. I don't know. I always talk about her because when she cook, everyone loves her cooking. I don't remember one day that a meal did not come out right. Just amazing. So perfect. I'll be back shortly. This is all done. This is what you want, and I'll be back. Okay, so here's the final dish, well baked. My cake is baked and ready. It's a little hot, but it's good enough. Okay, I'm just gonna release the sides. Okay. Oh, looks so good. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip it onto my cake plate. So I'm just gonna flip it. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks so good. I can't wait to eat it. It looks so moist, perfect texture. Oh, this is so good. I can't wait to eat it. Oh, look at that. All the juice running down on the sides. Okay, so for the taste test, just put this out the way. For the taste test, I'm just gonna make a slice. Oh, that's so moist. So moist. Ah, oh, perfect. Let me use a knife because I know. Oh, so I can cut the pineapple slices. Mmm. 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 Oh, that looks so good. Okay, okay. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Mmm. I'm getting it everywhere. Look at that. I can't wait to eat it. I'm so excited. Because, like I said, this cake brings back childhood memories. Oh, oh, look at that. Mmm. 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 So moist. So good. Mmm. 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 The flavor is on point. Mmm. You know what I might serve this with? A little ice cream, a little vegan vanilla ice cream on top. Or maybe cashew cream. Oh, the texture is so good. It's still hot. So, but I just couldn't wait for it to cool. So delicious. Perfect crumb. Perfect crumb. So, be sure to join me for another recipe. If you've not subscribed us yet, please do so. Subscribe to our channel and hit on the notification bell so that you can be updated on all our latest recipes. See you soon.